Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. There is a truth that sets you free. Nevel Goddard wrote The Power of Awareness, and in chapter 5, the chapter is called The Truth That Sets You Free. He tells us the drama of life is a psychological one in which all the conditions, circumstances, and events of your life are brought to pass by your assumptions. Since your life is determined by your assumptions, you are forced to recognize the fact that you are either a slave to your assumptions or their master. To become the master of your assumptions is the key to undreamed of freedom and happiness. You can attain this mastery by deliberate, conscious control of your imagination. You assume that something is going to be a challenge, it's going to be hard, it's going to be a horrible situation, you're going to be in bad shape, and that's what happens to you. You assume that life is wonderful, that you have so much to be grateful for, that everything is working out for your highest good. You are grateful and assume the best. And guess what? Your life becomes better and better and better. It takes conscious awareness. Nevel Goddard says, you determine your assumptions in this way. Form a mental image, a picture of the state desired, of the person you want to be. Concentrate your attention upon the feeling that you are already that person. First, visualize the picture in your consciousness. Then feel yourself to be in that state as though it actually formed your surrounding world. By your imagination, that which was a mere mental image is changed into a seemingly solid reality. The great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the object to be completed. It cannot be emphasized too much that by creating an ideal within your mental sphere, by assuming that you already are that ideal, you identify yourself with it and thereby transform yourself into its image. This was called by the ancient teachers subjection to the will of God, or resting in the Lord. And the only true test of resting in the Lord is that all who do rest are inevitably transformed into the image of that in which they rest. You become according to your resigned will, and your resigned will is your concept of yourself and all that you consent to and accept as true. You become according to your resigned will, and your resigned will is your concept of yourself and all that you consent to and accept as true. That's so important. You become according to your resigned will. Your resigned will is your concept of yourself and all that you consent to and accept as true. You, assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled and continuing therein, take upon yourself the results of that state. Nevel Goddard says, not assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are ever free of the results. What he's saying is, it's not enough to just wish to be happy, to hope someday to be at peace, to think that maybe I'm going to do something purposeful. You actually have to take it upon yourself to be in that state, to feel it. And if you don't assume the feeling, you will never get the results you want. It's not enough to visualize, to write out a goal, to think about what you want, to repeat affirmations. I am healthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I am respected, I'm at peace. You have to feel what it would be like, what it's like to live that. What would it feel like? What does it feel like to be happy? When have you been happy? Where is a time in your life that you were joyful and happy and excited and loving life? What does that feel like? Get your mind and your body into that vibrational, energetic state of being. And then you magnetically attract to you more things, people, resources, evidence that you are happy, that you are healthy, that you are wealthy. Whatever state you are in, you attract more of it. So with your conscious awareness, become aware of well-being, being at ease, being happy, being peaceful, being joyful, being what you want. You want to be wealthy? What would that feel like? It's not going to be bags of money sitting around you on the floor in the room. It is, what are you going to do with all that money? What kind of a business are you building that will help the world, that will change the world, that will help other people become more of what they want to become? Let's take a deep breath in and let that go. The first state of being that you must get into is one of calm, quiet, relaxation, in order to allow your mind to create a picture of what you desire, to create the feeling of health, of happiness, of being richly blessed in your relationships. If you're not healthy, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You want to feel the state of perfect health. You were created perfectly. Allow your body to relax and accept the truth that you are perfectly created. You are created in the image of God. You are created in the infinite potential, infinite possibilities. Infinite. No beginning, no end. The divine infinite is flowing to and through you, filling you with love and joy and health and wealth. Everything that you desire to live a fulfilling life, to touch the lives of others, to help those around you, to become more so that you can help more, to become your greatest version of yourself so that you can give more to the world, give more love, give more joy. You cannot give what you do not possess yourself. So fill yourself up, feel the divine, infinite love flowing to and through you. As you fill yourself with love and joy and health and happiness, bring to mind a picture that speaks to you of what else would you like? How peaceful, how wonderful, how joyful life has been, it is, and it always will be. Notice that. Notice how calm and relaxed you are. As you're calm and relaxed, your creative mind opens up and allows you to bring a beautiful picture to your mind of what else you desire. The spiritual side of you is always for expansion and fuller expression. More joy, more happiness, more fulfillment, more of the purpose that you were put on earth to fulfill. You are connected with infinite. You are filled with gratitude and joy, knowing that the best there is yours. All you have to do is claim it. You are worthy. You are loved. You are respected. You are capable. You have been gifted with an imagination to create whatever you desire. Your subconscious mind expresses whatever is impressed upon it. Your body does whatever your subconscious mind is programmed to do. It just follows the instructions. What would you have? What would you be? What would you do, knowing that the infinite is doing the heavy lifting for you? You must see yourself with what it is you desire and get into that state of being. Nevel Goddard said, since your life is determined by your assumptions, you can become a master of your assumptions. You can attain this mastery by deliberate, conscious control of your imagination. Form a mental picture, an image, a picture of the state that you desire. The state of being, the person you want to be. Concentrate upon the feeling that you are already that person. Visualize the picture in your consciousness. Then feel yourself to be in that state as though it actually formed the world around you. By your imagination, that which was a mere mental image is changed into a seemingly solid reality. Create an ideal within your mental sphere. Assume that you are already that ideal. Identify yourself with it, and thereby transform yourself into its image. You become according to your resigned will, your concept of yourself, and all that you consent to and accept as true. Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. And the results of that state will become yours. You are forever becoming what you think about. Nevel Goddard says, when you understand the redemptive function of imagination, you hold in your hands the key to the solution of all your problems. Every phase of your life is made by the exercise of your imagination. Determined imagination alone is the means of your progress, of the fulfilling of your dreams. It is the beginning and end of all creating. The great secret is a controlled imagination and a well-sustained attention, firmly and repeatedly focused on the feeling of the wish fulfilled until it fills the mind and crowds all other ideas out of consciousness. What greater gifts could be given you than to be told the truth that will set you free? The truth that sets you free is that you can experience in imagination what you desire to experience in reality. And by maintaining this experience in imagination, your desire will become an actuality. You are limited only by your uncontrolled imagination and lack of attention to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. When the imagination is not controlled and the attention not steadied on the feeling of the wish fulfilled, then no amount of prayer or piety or invocation will produce the desired effect. When you can call up at will whatever image you please, when the forms of your imagination are as vivid to you as the forms of nature, you are master of your fate. Get clear on what it is, what it looks like, what it feels like. What sort of life do you prefer? How do you want to be living? What is that deep desire in you that is ready for it to become your state of being, your reality? Assume it. Expect it. Visions of beauty and splendor, forms of a long-lost race, sounds and faces and voices from the fourth dimension of space. And on through the universe boundless, our thoughts go lightning shod. Some call it imagination, and others call it God. Your life is determined by your assumptions. Assume that you are that which you wish to be. Assume that everything you want is yours. Get into the feeling of it. Expect it. Assume it's yours. Get into the state of being, and everything that is required is drawn to you for the fulfillment of your picture. So let's get clear on what that picture is. What is the goal? What do you want? Not someday. Maybe you can decide that's it. By the end of this month, by the end of today, by the end of this year, I am going to have that in my life. I'm going to be that. I'm going to do that. What does it look like? Get clear on where you're going. Make it a targeted goal. Decide, out of all the things that you want, pick something that you most desire. How would you feel if that was your life today? What would it look like? You can pick something small and test it out. But if you can create a castle as easily as you can create a button, why not start writing about the castle? What if infinite potential, infinite power, infinite God, infinite love was doing the heavy lifting and bringing to you everything you desire? You don't have to worry about the how. You just have to get clear on the picture, place your order, and don't question it. If you were in a restaurant placing your order, you wouldn't ask the waiter every 2 minutes, where is it? Where is it? I see other people. Where's mine? You know it's being prepared for you. Place your order, write it out, get clear on the picture, and then let go of the how. Expect an abundance. Expect love, peace, joy. Expect that which you desire is on its way to you. Place your order, forget about the how, and go on with your life. Don't dig up the seed. Don't worry about how long it's going to take. Just write, I am so happy. I am so grateful now that. and spend a couple of minutes placing your order with the universe. Good morning again, and thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Get clear on your order. What is your goal? What do you want? What do you desire more than anything? How does it feel now that you have it, that you've become it, that it is your life? Practice that, and then let go of the how. You will get ideas, solutions will come to you. Take action, and everything will be brought to you in the right time. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. And for my clients, I'll see you back here at 9 o'clock to talk about understanding the paradigms, understanding the gap between what we know and what we do. Thank you.